Hello! We from Group 1 will present about the digestive organs and their process. The members are myself, Dia Hikmatul Mola, me as the first speaker. Here we go. Digestive organs and process. Mouth function. Chewing food becomes smoother so it is easy to swallow. Process mouth. There are two stages of digestion in the mouth. One, chemical digestion is assisted by the amylase or ptyalin enzyme in saliva produced by the salivary glands. This enzyme will convert amylum into glucose. 2. Mechanical digestion is the process of digesting food using teeth. This process aims to cut food into smaller shapes so that it is easily digested by other organ systems. Esophagus function delivering food from the mouth to the stomach. Process esophagus. This organ helps the digestion of food by performing peristalsis towards the stomach. This food can be pushed into the stomach to enter the next stage of digestion. Stomach function holds food, breaking down, processing, and processing food, force and forward food to the intestines. Process stomach. In stomach, the digestion process lasts for 2 until 6 hours. The stomach will digest food chemically and mechanically. Chemical digestion of the stomach is helped by several enzymes and proteins as follows. 1. The enzyme hydrochloric acid or HCl function to kill germs activates the enzyme pepsin. Pepsin is an activated form of pepsinogen. Stimulates motion in the pylorus of the stomach, the end of the stomach to the intestine, 12 fingers. 2. Pepsin enzyme function to break down protein into peptones. 3. The renin enzyme function to agglomerate make protein or casein with the help of calcium ions. 4. Intrinsic factor in the form of protein function for the absorption of vitamin B12.
Hello, I am Bhakti Kusmanentias as speaker 2. Process stomach. Mechanical digestion of the stomach in the form of peristaltis, which allows food to be mixed with gastric juice, HCl, pepsin, renin, mucosa, intrinsic factor, and gastrin, to form a porridge called chyme. This porridge will be released little by little into the duodenum through the stomach pylorus. Chyme porridge that enters the duodenum will undergo a subsequent digestive process. Large intestine function absorbs fluids from leftovers that have been digested. Process large intestine, divided into 4 parts, namely 1. Ascendant colon is part of the large intestine that leads upwards. This intestine functions to absorb nutrients and water that have not been absorbed by the small intestine and solidify the stool. 2. Transverse colon function is part of the large intestine that flattens after the ascending colon. This intestine serves to optimize the absorption of nutrients, water, and condensing phases. 3. Colon descendant is part of the large intestine that leads downward. The intestine functions as a temporary fecal reservoir before entering the rectum. 4. Sigmoid colon. It is an S-shaped large intestine located after descending colon. This intestine puts pressure on the stool, making it easier for the stool to pass through the rectum. Small intestine function: the process of digestion and nutrition of food and beverage nutrition. Process small intestine. The small intestine consists of three parts, namely the duodenum or 12 fingers intestine, jejunum, and ileum. In the small intestine, there is an estuary from the bile duct and pancreas that produce substances and enzymes to help the digestive process. Enzymes that play a role in the small intestine, namely 1. Saccharase digests sucrose into glucose and fructose. 2. Maltase digests maltose into glucose. 3. Lactase digests lactose to glucose. 4. Erepsinogen, activated by enterogenase to erepsin, converts peptone to amino acid.
Hello, my name is Meli Francisca Putri. Here I'm a third speaker. Okay, thank you.
Next process in the small intestine. Apart from being a place of digestion of nutrients, the small intestine or ileum is also a place of absorption of nutrients. For example, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. The ileum has a villi that allows it to carry out the absorption function. Nutrients that have been absorbed by the intestine will be flowed by blood and lymph throughout the body. The next organ is rectum. The function of rectum is temporary storage of feces. Now, how about process in the rectum? Is the last part of the large intestine that functions to store feces until excreted or expelled through the anus. Okay, the next organ is anus. The function of anus is discharge whole, leftover from digestion or defecation in the form of feces. Next, how about process in the anus? The anus is a hole at the end of digestive tract, which allow feces to exit the body.
My name is Wahida Wismiasari. I'm speaker 4.
Next, pancreas. Function of pancreas is produces hormones and enzymes to destroy food in the stomach. Process pancreas. When you eat something, the pancreas releases digestive enzymes into the intestine to break down food. When food is digested and the level of nutrition in the blood increases, the pancreas produces insulin to help the body store glucose. Next, gallbladder. Function of gallbladder is helps the work of digestive enzymes. Process gallbladder. When food enters the body and is digested by the stomach, the gallbladder reacts to expel bile. After being removed from the gallbladder, this liquid will then assist the digestive process before food enters duodenum. And then liver. Function of liver is help stabilize blood sugar or glucose levels. Process of liver. The liver has many functions, but its main job within the digestive system is to process the nutrients absorbed from the small intestine. Bile from the liver secreted into the small intestine also plays an important role in digesting fat and some vitamins.